Hi, I'm Nick and this is the TbT channel. Barrel length and power. Now this is a relationship that goes on in air rifles and pistols and all kinds of things. The length of the barrel will have an effect on the power of the gun. If you've got a CO2 powered gun in particular, you will know this because CO2 takes a while to expand. It's very temperature dependent as well. That's part of as a result of the problem with its expansion problems. If it's cold, it expands less quickly, so power goes down. If it's a lower temperature, unlike PCP, which runs on air, temperature doesn't have very much effect at all, if any, not that you would notice. So with a CO2, for example, if you've got a CO2 carbine running at 8 foot-pounds, if you add 4 inches of barrel, you can get it up to 10. Add 6 inches, you can get it up to 11, maybe even 12. So it has a big effect. On springers, it's less so because the way the power is produced is different. Okay, with a springer, in fact, with the longer barrels, like if you take into account the original Firearm HW35E, the export, with the barrel which was about 4 yards long, the drag, the friction from the barrel actually slowed the pellet down because the gases weren't expanding. The compressed air had finished expanding before the pellet got to the end of the barrel. So it actually created drag. So I thought I'd do a little experiment with different length barrels to see what a difference it made. Now this is from the archives. It's something that never really happened. So because it's between Christmas and New Year, I thought I'd drag it out, put it out there again and take another look. Please like, subscribe, hit notifications, comment on what you'd like me to make videos on next, because I'm looking for new ideas. Thank you, enjoy the video. Hi everybody, this is Nick from TbT, www.airrifletuning.com. Today you find me again at the range. Going to have a little bit of a test today. With PCPs and CO2 powered air rifles, we know that if you use a longer barrel you get more power. That's because the gases have more time to expand. Today what I want to do is test the same thing but with powder burners. So what we're going to do is use 3 different guns, firearms rather than sub-12 air rifles, with the same caliber bullet to find out what difference the barrel length makes. Now I'm videoing this because I don't actually know. I've not tested it yet myself. I'm doing it now and I'm interested, so I figured if I'm interested other people may be too. What we're going to be using as a round is factory 357 Magnum bullets. They're full metal jacket. I normally reload, I normally just use lead, but for the purposes of this I thought factory would probably be better, because then I know that everything's right, everything's equal, it's a fairer test for the gun. But it is 158 grain bullets, which is what I use as standard anyway. So we will be using these. We'll be firing across my LMBR chrono, which actually is a fantastic chrono, about 120 quid I think I paid for it. I use it for my air rifle testing, but it will cope with just about everything I've fired over it. I'm hoping it survives today, because the first one I'm going to test is actually this. I got him last week. It's a Taurus RT605 with a 2-inch barrel. It is rated for 357. Of course, great thing about 357 is you can use it with 38 specials, which are much less powerful, and with small guns like this much more comfortable to use, but it can handle 357 loads very well. The problem is, because it's only got a 2-inch barrel, the pressure wave that comes out of it, normally, I mean, if you're normally at the range and the guy next to you is using a Magnum pistol, you get the pressure wave hitting you and you generally wait for him to stop missing his target before you carry on. With this, the pressure wave comes back and it can be best described as being hit in the face and chest with a pillow. Quite hard, but it's soft, but it's a definite push. So yes, we're going to be testing that, and I'm just hoping that the chrono survives that. So we've got a 2-inch barrel with the Taurus. We've got a 5-inch barrel with my Smith & Wesson 6866, so that's a 5-inch barrel on that one. And then we also have a Marlin CS 1894 rifle, so that's 357/38 special as well, and that has an 18-inch barrel. So we'll see what we get off of each one, and I think it will be interesting. Start off, we'll turn the chrono. I'm not going to zoom in on each one because that will mean me running around the table and all that kind of malarkey. But I have already got it set to 158 grains, which is our bullet weight. So, set that. Put on my ears, and I'll put on my eyes. And without further ado, we'll start off with the Taurus. Come back here. Okay. Take that out, make that safe. That's come out at 1080 feet a second, which is 409 foot-pounds. 409. Okie dokie. Next we're going to try the 6866, which incidentally is a 7-shot, so go figure. Put that in there. Okay, well, it's increased it. That's 1236 feet a second, which is 535.8 foot-pounds. So we've gained 120 with 3 inches of barrel. That is quite interesting. I'm glad I'm doing this. Okie dokie. Let's try this one. Pop that in there. Load him up. Okie dokie again. Well, 1496.4 feet a second, which is 785.4 foot-pounds. So with identical ammunition from 2 inches up to 18 inches, we've virtually doubled the actual energy being produced by the bullet. Goes to show that the extra powder burning helps. It's something I didn't know the answer to before, but now I do, and thank you for learning that with me. See you next time. Bye.